Hello guys, welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on jflt, the home of football. If today is the first time we see our program, for here we will bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. Arsenal don't lose to Brighton 2-1 as they no longer be the top 4 favourites for Champions League. Then for the first half, Arsenal no really play well as Brighton opened scoring for 29 minutes through Trossard. Then for 45 minutes, Arsenal score one back, we then disallow for offside. Then for 66 minutes, Mwepu double the score for Brighton to make them 2-0. Arsenal try all their best to score back until 89 minutes when Odegaard can score one to make them 2-1. And that's how the match take end though. And after the match, they come to interview Mikel Arteta say I ain't take see the way the match they go. So Baba Kanto say almost say the match get us. They say we no dominate the match, like we no even play anything for that first half. We didn't give the fans anything to cheer about. You get so we just frustrate the fans. You get nothing for the first half. For the second half, before we go try one or two things, you don't do very late. Before we go switch play because Brighton, we know if we predict the formation where they will use because one statistics when they come and say for the last 3 games say Brighton don't play, their coach Graham Potter used 3 different formations. So you know if you predict that's okay, and like this they go set up and like this they go set up and make a counter them. As in it was very awful. So we just lose, so we don't lose. They can see they ask Mikel Arteta again about Lacazette form. So wetin go talk about Lacazette from the guy don't play 20 something matches, get scored just 4 goals in the EPL. But Arteta no really want criticize and like maybe just call him out as the coach and say it is true say we need goals to get say but now collective effort to get nobody score. We say nobody score. As in Arteta just weak. We see in face go not say frustration and anger dey for him face. I like he's disappointed. There are many pundits now come outside come dey talk after Arsenal match say Tottenham Hotspur na them be the real favourites now, no cap. You get say after all Tottenham flog Aston Villa 4-0. They don't do 3 points ahead of Arsenal, like 6 points ahead of Manchester United and West Ham. What's it called remain again? And when you check their remaining fixture list, like easy games. The only tough game where Spurs get now maybe against Arsenal, not London Derby, and against Liverpool. The rest now shit packer where they go knock any day, anytime. They go play Leicester, they go play Norwich, they go play Everton, all those small Burnley, play all those small things. But we will still get Spurs, still get Chelsea, we still get Man U, we still get West Ham. Come on, man. It go hard though. So now for me, my own personal opinion, like what I tell Jose and Obasanjo yesterday, they talk about the full-time review. As I mean, I don't even the reason top 4 again. Because I don't even reason in the first place. Because the main aim is to go back to Europe, not a conference league. So the Europe won't go back now, Europa League, and the people will drag with now Manchester United. Tottenham Hotspur don't be right, don't gap everybody. So people free them and then they go. Focus on your Europe, focus on your Europa League. You get that 5th, 1, 2, 3, 4 is gone. Focus on that 5th. Make sure say we get that 5th. West Ham no even be our rival. West Ham go still fall down. The main people who will look now Manchester United and Man U, they get play and nobody they get injury. Their own problem now collective spirit. They get individual players, so they don't get that collectiveness. Our own fine. We know say we don't get injury now. Injury they hamper our progress now because a team will go lose like 3 of their first 11 key men. You get they go feel them now. If no be say Sergio Suarez they play well, like what if Baba Sato talk. Before they feel to me as now, but that one said they play well. So you can't be say all those Brighton now they don't understand say the major output for Arsenal now that kind of Saka again. Saka no play well, nobody go play well. But see they come they kick up and down get to make sure say Arsenal no play because it was frustrating I beg. Neil Warnock said don't come outside come they talk say lack of January signings for Arsenal and the clearing of Arsenal deadwood. So now wetin affect Arsenal say as we sell players and we no come buy na the problem. But another people go bring arguments say where were the players that were available. If you say players that are available then come be say now we no get money. It's a different issue. But who was available now? You want go sign another shit packer where you don't know? That's the major problem. We want to sign unknown names up and down. I think this high time will end it to get. So we'll just end that one. Wetin Baba talk, there's an atom of truth. Truly true, you know if we doubt them now. So we come on many players to get a big striker in the caliber of Aubameyang left, and there was no replacement of Everly will affect us. Because when you check Tottenham Hotspur now, Rodrigo Bentancur where they collect from Juve, you know really they play without them for Benjamin, but Kulusevski where they collect Kulusevski really changed Tottenham Hotspur. He was collect this guy that in lefty, powerful lefty. and we also went for him. Why we didn't get him, I don't really know the full story. Okay, the full story was that Tottenham Hotspur director Patriacci, he done there for Juve before, so he didn't get the relationship. He did there for 10 years as their director, so it was easy for him to broker the deal because we went for Kulusevski, was supposed to get him. I think it was his influence that they take collect him. Okay, now I remember the story. So it's say not be our fault. So it is just what it is. Even Brighton coach sef Graham Potter come outside after the match. He talk say like the way the match go, and that match wey dem disallow, wey VAR disallow, that Martinelli go. Say really like am. Say that goal could have changed the match, you get, because at 1-1 half time, second half Arsenal go hurry them, rush them before Arsenal don't boss one again. But as long as say na still 1-0 for first half, say anything can happen for that second half. So and they dey very happy with the way things turn out. And one surprising stat we say Brighton use Arsenal end their own losing streak. Before the Arsenal game, at least their last 5 games, they lose 4, draw 1. They lose 4, draw 1. They come meet Arsenal, can knock Arsenal. Imagine, so we don't lose back to back now. Lose against Crystal Palace, lose against Brighton. Come on, this is very disastrous. So now, sir, the question wey dey on many pundits lips wey they ask, we say, as everything dey sup now for Arsenal, shey Arsenal go still renew Lacazette's contract? That's the $1 million question. Now, should Arsenal still renew Lacazette contract with wetin don happen this season? Because this guy don play like 24 matches, he score 4 goals for EPL. Then for EFL Cup, he play like 5 games, he score 2 games, make 1 or 2 assists. For EPL, he score 4 goals, make 7 assists. Is that enough to give him a new contract with his poor showing? Make I leave the conversation for now. Make una let me know. Make sure Arsenal will give this guy he deservedly. He deserve am. Make them give him a new contract with the way he don play this season. Are you happy with his performances so far? So let me know for the comment section. There are many points itself when they criticize Arteta for not playing Nuno Tavares. Say the gamble wey he take, say he put Granit Xhaka for that left back, say he no come pay off, you get. Say if you say no, if you just play Nuno Tavares there, make them play their normal formation 4-2-3-1, you get, because as they push Xhaka for left back, they can't be forced to play a 4-3-3, you get. Come play only Sambi Lokonga as the lone defensive midfielder, which is very disastrous. Sambi Lokonga is not a professional like that, like no be senior man like in the mode of Xhaka party, you get. You can't say make ink on the come on. You could have even said, okay, Cedric Suarez go and play right back, Rob Holding come to centre back, Ben White come to right back, Xhaka and then he play in the defensive midfield, or Xhaka Lokonga, anyhow you want to put am. But no, but life na risk. Yeah, the coach take a risk and work. That is why they criticize am. If they say he work, nobody go criticize am. So that's why, because in life, for every action there's a reaction you get, and for every reaction there are consequences you get. And the consequences now Arteta they face, so negative or positive. But this one when they face na negative one. So it don't happen. We say it don't happen. Mono cry over spilled milk forever. Paul Merson sef, will be one of Arsenal legends, come outside come dey talk say Arsenal can still enter top 4. Say they don't forget. So say it is possible. Say as Arsenal now know they lead the pack again, and Tottenham Hotspur they lead the pack. Say go comot some kind undue stress and pressure from the Arsenal players, so they go feel they play with more freedom. You get, because when you are leading the pack, you want to win. You don't want to lose. You go look over your shoulder. But when you are behind, you get no pressure now. You just play your game gingerly and quietly. One more, I disagree with him about the talk. See, pressure still there because we don't get Champions League, but we still dey fight for Europa League. You are to be a total disaster now. If we don't get Champions League, we don't get Europa League, we don't even get Conference. Conference, I don't even want that. I don't even want Conference League. My major aim now at least Europa League. Now what we don't talk from beginning. This Champions League is like a bonus. You get. If we get Europa League, we step in the right direction. Then for the summer we go rebuild. At least the way we suffer this season, we don't feel suffer like that this season because we don't get our squad depth. Get, if we don't come by players next season, then Arteta has to go. That means he has no vision, doesn't know what he's doing. But at the end of the summer, he come by 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5 players back, plug in the gap. Instead, we don't say in the squad depth, in the replacements, we don't get enough squad depth for left back, we don't get enough squad depth for right back. We get squad depth for centre back. You get. Then for forward, we need like 2. Instead, no, now all this way they talk, Arteta know all these things. We know the watch as things we saw. They say you are right. Make one prediction 1 month ago where they talk say if Emile Smith Rowe and Bukayo Saka stop to the score for Arsenal, like maybe their goals dry up, say Arsenal will suffer. And lo and behold, that ain't gonna happen today, because when you check the Arsenal squad, you will see say Saka don't score like 9 goals for EPL, ESR don't score like 10 goals. Then anytime with these 2 boys no can score, we want to suffer again. Nobody's scoring again. Pepe, nobody. Now once in a while, Odegaard go chip in one. You get nobody is scoring again. So if teams don't mark them out like this, there's nothing we fit do again. Nothing. You get, and we are playing through the flank because that's our most potent side. At this prediction, it don't come to pass truly. Daily Mail said don't confirm say Arsenal they very close in signing and agreeing a deal for Eden Hazard of Real Madrid. You know, say Arsenal they go for a loan deal with an option to buy or an obligation to buy. I never know which one they want to go for, but I know say it's a loan deal before they will come buy am sha. So well, Mr. Bade happy say the guy will come. If na loan, it makes sense. At least we just try and test the waters before we sign am. So this one with Daily Mail they talk say we dey close to signing the guy. Well, I dey very happy. The referees waiting for EPL and the referees waiting for EFL, they don't come in agreement say they go allow players waiting for the two leagues to break their fast during matches if the sun don't set to get. I don't know how they want to do this one, because they say that during the match, which means they will give them like 15 minutes break, they go chop. Like, you know, say sometimes they will give them break, like water break. Maybe they'll give them food break now, but a water break they will give them. I never know how this thing will turn to, how it will work out. I never really know. If they say that during halftime, like maybe the night match during halftime ahead, they feed it for the dressing room, they'll chop, even if not biscuits, maybe they'll hold their belly. I never know how all these things will solve. Well, but we'll watch as it will be now. Ramsdale self don't come outside call you talk about the Arsenal match against Brighton. So Baba come to say this is not the Arsenal I used to know. This is not the hungry Arsenal. You get, say now we dey under pressure, we are scared, we don't want to lose the top four, we don't lose am. So more play with freedom. We are not playing with freedom. We dey very cautious. We don't want to take risk. If you check that match against Brighton, we just dey pass back, like nothing to offer going up front, nothing. Like they just dey bully us. If you check our team, we dey too thin. Like we no get depth. Look at Crystal Palace, man. They bully us so we don't know what to do. Look at the match against Brighton. Brighton copy the same template wey Crystal Palace use against us. They just dey bully us. They kick our main people. They kick them up and down. They practically more than at least 4 or 5 yellow cards for them. I even to say red card today because even then they bully us. Like I said tomorrow, that was their plan. They want to be very aggressive. So we go go from before you know then the pass come back. Well, what it don't happen. We'll see how things go solve. We still get many things to fight for. I know say Tottenham will hardly drop points, but at least more play well, better than Manchester United. So if you know what yesterday's show, check the top left corner of your screen. You will see the thumbnail. Click and so that you'll get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day and game out.